Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Thank you for watching Why is Tiffany So Talented? This is the Small Project Alert, and we're making some sleeves fit for a queen. I love this golden lace, and we're gonna come up with a special configuration, something similar to what's on the bodice. So let's do that now. So for sake of content, we're gonna do these sleeves as a small project. And the first thing I need to do, this just here. First thing I need to do is cut up this lace. So we're gonna cut that into smaller pieces, of course, to mimic the little pieces we used here. And let's do that. Small project alert. Small project alert. This part of the small project alert is very tedious, but it definitely needs to be done. In all of the intersections, there's this little piece of thread holding it together. You can see them on the sample lace that's on the table. And what you got to do is go in and cut those little pieces out. It can be very tedious, but it needs to be done. So you continue to separate all of your lace pieces. I do have some lace check that I always use on my rough edges. Even though I'm stoning the entire piece of lace, I still want to make sure that none of the lace frays or catches on a stone and is able to pull the lace out of place. Not on my watch. So what I'm just doing here is completely piecing all of the lace together because I want it to look cohesive to what you see on the bodice. Now, see how many different shapes and pieces that I got from that one piece of red lace? So in order to create the shape that I need on the sleeve, I'm cutting up the gold lace as well. But I gotta be very careful because the gold lace is lined in a beautiful gold metallic around the accent points of all of the lace, and you don't want that to fray. And fray check does not work on it. You know, we've had this lace in the shop for a very long time, and I've just been eyeing it, and today is the day, and I think it looks gorgeous. We have a few different kinds of gold lace, but this one kind of gave me a glamorous kind of old Hollywood kind of feel, kind of. And I think it's coming out amazing. Now, what I want you to always remember is when you're using your pins, try to keep it as close to the edge as possible. But this sleeve is coming out amazingly. As you see, I have 1,000 on this one sleeve, and that is to make sure you keep your lace in its perfect place. So this is the configuration that I came up with for this sleeve. I think that looks gorgeous. the red just intertwines within the gold. I love the way this one is kind of behind the gold and these ones are on top. Then they flow behind the flower. Those two are in between. This one is on the top. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to sprinkle out, of course. So let me glue these down and then we can think about stones. Small project alert. Small project alert. If you want to learn. Small project alert. Come on, share, it's your turn. Small project alert. So when you're gluing down lace on a mesh sleeve, you want to just glue down the edges. You don't want to completely saturate the underside of the whole lace because it's going to get very stiff. So just glue down the edges. And just that quick, by the time you're to the top gluing, the ones at the bottom will be dry. That's why I took the pins out so fast. Squish it down like you just saw me do, and it is ready for stones. But I'm gonna do the other one, the other sleeve with the lace first before I start into my stones. But this is what it's looking like, and I love it. It looks like it just kind of fades off to the side, and then I'm just gonna shoot some stones off this side. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so cute. So both sleeves are done. I forgot to add my little daisies like this one here on the sleeves, so I added them to strategic places, and now this lace placement is done. Time for stoning. And we're just gonna mimic exactly what you see here. All right, so I got all of my large specialty stones in place on the gold, and now I'm gonna go in with my smaller specialty stones on the gold placement on these sleeves for this small project alert. So let's do that now. The smaller ones will go inside the daisies and outside the frame like this. I want to take this time to say thank you so much for watching this episode of Small Project Alert. I don't know what happened to my final scene footage of this dress. Somehow it got lost in the sauce, but this is the final scene that you will see this dress with the lace completely stoned from top to bottom, sleeves and all. Thanks for watching.